Welcome to the Maker's Notebook podcast number 70. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Stacy.
And you can find our social media good stuff down below. So we're coming to you from outside the Charlotte, North Carolina area. And it's the holidays. And my sister's wearing her festive wear. So it's been a minute since we last came to you, but we're trying to come when we have good stuff to share. So.
Yeah. Not meeting just for, meeting. But, we wanted to get, do you have an FO?
No.
Tracy said she didn't have an FO, but I have a couple. And I figured we might as well just do it today, which is Monday, the 16th of December, 2024. And I figured we just get one more episode in before the end of the year, because we probably wouldn't be able to come back with all the holiday and festivities until the new year.
Because it's gearing up, y'all.
Yeah, probably the second week or so of January.
Yes.
Right? When the kids go back to school and everything just goes back to normal.
Yes. So for those of you who are new to the channel, and we're sisters, as you can tell, I think we look alike. But we are knitters, crocheters, project lifers.
I know. Weaving?
Spinning?
Spinning. Okay, so weaving, Tracy and I took a class at Hearts on Fiber right before COVID. And we just, not that we don't want to, we want to, it's just that we don't have enough time to. But I see people doing lovely weaving things with their yarn. And I was like, man, I would love to do that. But that's a whole other animal with getting the looms and everything.
Yes.
But the spinning was one of my 2024 goals, which I missed sorely. I did not achieve it. And honestly, I just didn't have time. I'm a very slow knitter, I think.
Me too.
So, some people, they are cranking out projects like fast. And I
envy them.
Yeah, I'm not that fast. I'm very slow, I feel like. So
I'm very slow. And when I sit down to knit, it's I guess when my brain starts processing things, and then I stop to look up things that I know I have on my to-do list to do, such as make hair appointments, such as research, I don't know, backpacks, whatever it may be, right? And I stop off, and then I'll start back. And before I know it, it's like, oh, time for bed. Oop, gotta go make dinner. Oop, gotta run errands, whatever it is. So
wonder why I just got a message that my trunk is open. I wonder why is it open? Okay, guys, we're back. Had a fiasco with the car trunk being open, and it's raining, so drizzly, so I don't want it to be.
I hate that drizzly weather. Yeah, it's like either rain or don't rain, because you gotta look silly. You look silly carrying an umbrella.
Yeah,
and then it's like you don't carry one, then your hair gets a mess.
Feel like somebody's spitting on your face the whole time.
Yes, and then you have to put on a hoodie, and it's just like, I don't know about you, but my hair likes to come forward when I put a hoodie on. It's like,
I thought it was just me. I'm like, why is my hair keep...
so weird.
Plus, we have weird hair. If any water hit it, forget it. It's curling up once, or frizzy.
Oh, it's frizzing up.
Yeah.
And if you have combination hair, it does everything.
Yeah. Anyway.
But anyway,
I didn't miss my spinning, but I'll try again next year. I'll put it back on the list and try again. I do have the thing, the fiber and all that stuff to spin up, but it's just I need to get to it. But anyway,
so what do you want to get into?
Well, what are we wearing? You can start first, because this is a new FO, and I might as well just let her go first.
Okay. Well, I'm wearing an oldie but goodie, and it's the Weekender by Andrea Mari. And I've worn this before. I was telling Stacy that quite a few of my sweaters, when I put them on, they itch around my neck. And I was trying to put on a sweater that wouldn't itch, and it's like, oh, no, this is itching. Oh, no, that one is itching. So then finally I put this on, and it's like, oh, this is not itching. And it's like, oh, it's because it's yarn by Miss Babs, Yowza, which is a DK weight yarn. And the color is a fig. And I used about 1.5 skeins of Yowza. And the sweater I made was a size small. And if I remember correctly, this is a knit bottom up, and it's basically knit inside out. I knitted it inside out because the sweater is the inside is stockinette and the outside is purl, and I didn't want to sit there purling. So she recommended that you turn it inside out and knit it, and then flip it back out and continue working it. And so that's what I did. So the body is purling with this what's this demarcation line? It's a
it's probably it's showing up as a knitted line on this side, but its inside is probably the purl
side. Yes. So it's like, it was a very fun knit. I'm not a big fan of bottom up sweaters because I want to try it on as I go, and that was hard for me. So I had to trust the process and take a wild guess and make it work. And then once you knit the body, I think it's a 3-needle bind off when you knit the top together. The front, I believe you put the back on hold, or you put the front on hold and you work the back, and then you put the back on hold and you work the front, and then you do a 3-needle bind off at the top.
Yeah, and the shoulder has this ribbing detail, which is nice.
Correct. And then you, I believe you'd work the sleeves, right, which is stockinette, and then you obviously do your cuffs, and then you do the collar, and that was pretty much it. I believe you made one, right?
I made one, but I don't remember what yarn I used. But we love, as you know, Miss Babs yarn, and the Yowza is very next to skin.
Yes,
like good.
Not itching at all.
Yeah. And
the needle I used was a size 9, and I believe the pattern called for a size.
By the way, if you are in the Charlotte area, Miss Babs is having a trunk show at Charlotte Yarn, I think in March of 2025. She has her schedule, Miss Babs, that you can refer to either on Instagram or on their website. Not sponsored.
So I believe she used 3 different size needles, and I believe the size 9 for the body, and then probably size 8 or 7 for the ribbon. I don't remember exactly, because there's ribbon on the bottom, the cuff, and the neckline. And it calls for worsted weight yarn, which obviously Yowza is worsted weight.
It's like a light worsted. It's considered DK now.
DK?
Light worsted.
Light worsted. Yeah, so I think it's...
Oh, I know what I use.
What you use?
What's that yarn? Not Woolfolk. What's the other one?
Brooklyn Tweed?
Brooklyn Tweed.
Yeah, because that's what she used.
It was, for me, it's stiff, and I haven't really worn it. I'm thinking I should probably
wash it a couple times.
Wash it again and use it. Maybe I'll try that
to soften it
this week. Yeah, so I can at least try to wear it. I mean, I do like it.
Yeah. I feel like they say with Brooklyn Tweed, because I have some Brooklyn Tweed yarn that's I want to make a sweater with it, but that's what's turning me off. But then on the flip side, I can wash it a few times, so this way it will soften up.
Maybe it might soften it up. But so far, next to skin, what works for us is Miss Babs,
Woolfolk
for sure.
Barocco, I think.
Barocco,
for me.
okay,
for me.
And
Chelsea yarn.
Chelsea yarn, yes, because it has cashmere or something in it. And I'll talk about this next. This one.
Yeah. So
I
feel like I have another sweater that I use Yowza for. That thing is the most comfortable sweater.
We love Yowza.
And it's the most worn sweater I have. I wear that all the time. And then I have this yoga winter sweater made from Barocco. Those are the 2 I'm constantly in all the time. I need to wear this more often, but it's just... I'm more of a neutral tones person, so this is me trying to branch out of color.
Well, the thing is, and I saw this somewhere, as you get older, because, you're getting gray hair and all this, you don't want to be looking dull.
Yes.
So I notice I'm gravitating to like brighter colors to make you feel...
Offset it?
Yeah, to make you look not as old, maybe. Aged. But, so, I see why. You wear these brighter colors to just, add a...
I'm not against bright colors. I like them, right?
Like the purple, I think looks good on our skin tone. And
Yes.
it's like a nice neutral pop.
Yes.
The
Yes.
purple.
Yes. But if you put all these in my closet, I always gravitate to the creams,
I
the
always go
beiges,
black.
the taupes, the blacks.
The black.
Yes, that's what I'm gravitating to.
But
But I need to branch out and do other colors and get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And maybe you saying, yeah, it'll make you look younger. Might make me say, oh yeah?
I know. I did see either some because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on dressing for my age.
Yes.
And so they did say where, you know, because grays and the, you know, especially if you have, sometimes, I mean, I would love to stay on top of getting my hair touch up every,
like Christina from Chelsea.
Yeah,
she
but
stays
I'm not
on top of it.
that great at it.
I'm horrible too.
You always see that line that appears, and then if you're wearing black, it just
highlights it even more.
It just, yeah, that's what she said. It highlights it even more, the gray. So adding a pop of color, it just like, offsets it a little bit.
I know. And those,
but I love pops of color
so fast.
Anyway. So
yeah,
I like it in accessories. But now, I mean, as you see, I did this sweater, a couple sweaters recently in these bright. I was even looking at a top at Aerie, the one of those big Henley. I think is on sale, and I was like, oh, I should get that lime green one because, yeah,
it'll just add a pop of color.
Yeah, it just, you know.
Yeah. I know. I saw some dresses online, and obviously, it's taupes and browns, and I'm like, I don't want to look like a paper bag.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But then it's like I can't bring myself to buy the bright colors or the bright prints. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Yeah.
So
we'll get there.
But that's what I'm wearing today.
Yep. And I'm wearing what you probably saw it on Instagram, the Avenue vest by Trini-girl. And this is my first time test knitting for her. And it was good. It was well written. The only thing I wasn't sure about was how deep the armpits came down here. As you can see, I was like, am I doing this right? But in hindsight, maybe I'm wondering next, I do plan to make another one. And it's, okay, before I get there, this vest comes in two versions. This rounded neck, crew neck, and then a V-neck.
Oh, nice. So you're going to do the V-neck next?
So I'm going to do the V-neck next. I have the yarn that I picked up from my local yarn shop. I'm going to use Barocco Vintage.
I love me some Barocco.
I'm going to try it in that. This is Knitting for Olive in Heavy Merino. I got 4 skeins from Wool & Co. And the 4 skeins add up to 548 yards.
Okay.
I used almost all of it. Like all I had left was the swatch.
Wow.
And I like a nutty, a very small amount. I'll post a picture here of what was left or video. And this color is pomegranate. And again, I got it from Wool & Co. I knit the size 2. And I did go down a needle size. Her pattern calls for a US 8 and US 5s for the ribbing, US 8 for the main knitting. And I ended up sizing down because I'm a loose knitter, and I went to 7s and 4s. And I knit it exactly as written. So you start from the back, and you do the arm. You come down with the arm shape, and there's some detail in the back, which I'll show a video or picture of. Probably a picture because I already have the picture. And then you bring on the front, and you work that down, and then you join, and you work in circular. The front is longer than the back, and that's to accommodate, I guess, for the bust size.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
For me, I don't have a lot of bust, so I feel like I knit the size 2, but maybe I needed to knit the size 1. Because for me, anyway, I'm always having problems when it comes to sleeveless tops, this gappy thing. Now, on this top, it doesn't bother me. I think it's fine.
It looks fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. But maybe next time I'll try to bring it in a little bit. Maybe make the armhole not as deep.
Okay.
And that'll bring it in some, so it'll be a closer fit. I knit, then I knit from the underarm to the ribbing. It's like 10 inches. Exactly followed the thing. The yarn, they're saying it's DK, but I feel like it's, I don't know.
Feels heavy like worsted?
It feels like, it says it's worsted, but then I see sometimes on other patterns, it's shown with lace as worsted. So I'm not sure.
Worsted?
Yeah, this with lace is worsted. Like that's weird. Oh, I don't have no idea. So,
I don't like that. And it's like some people say it's worsted, some people say it's DK, and it's
yeah,
like, well, which one is it?
Which way? I know.
Because then it messes
You
up
don't
my
know,
gauge.
yeah, you don't know what to buy.
Yeah, because I think I knitted something, and it said they said it was worsted, but then it was knitting up like a DK. It was just my gauge was off because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just creating some confusion.
Yeah. But I feel like this is like the perfect thing to wear for the holidays and Chinese New Year, into February, Valentine's and all that good stuff. I started to do a stretchy bind off on the ribbing, and then I didn't like how it was flaring. I just did a regular bind off because it held it
nicely
in together
instead of going out.
Because there's enough room. I mean, you don't need to do a stretchy bind off. So you do, the thing you do need to know though is picking up stitches for the armholes and the neck and the bottom ribbing. No, not the bottom ribbing, but definitely the armholes and yeah. So the only special skills was making one right, left, and then doing it, making one right purl, making one left purl. That's it. And it's very quick because it's worsted. So it's a quick knit. So I love the detail that's up here. And then on the shoulder, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really interesting.
Good. Maybe the next one, I wouldn't knit to the 10 inches. Maybe I'll try. I'm debating if to knit size 1 next time or what? Or make it shorter and just bring in, I don't know. I have to think about that.
Is the body kind of big? Like on the...
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit long because I tucked it into my
size 1.
Yeah.
Because then that will give you some reference point. Because you know what size 2 looks like.
Yeah, size 2.
You always underestimate. You think, oh my gosh, I need to make a bigger size. And then you're like, no, I need to go down a size.
Yeah. Well, I did lose weight, so maybe that's probably part of it too. That's why what I normally knit size 2. Maybe it's But highly recommend the pattern. If you go to Tori's Instagram and Ravelry, you'll see a bunch of people's views. Some people, like Stephanie, did too. I was like, wow, she knits fast. So anyway, I did meet gauge, 18 stitches and 24 rows for 4 inches. I did meet it. Knitting for Olive Merino is very nice. It's not itchy at all. If it was, I would tell you it was itchy. It's 100% wool.
Oh, nice.
Plied. It is. I can't tell if it's mushy and washable here. Anyway, yeah. Highly recommend this yarn. It's nice and full and round. It's very substantial. So it's nice. So no, I like knitting for Olive.
Yeah.
Her yarns. It's all of them is pretty much. I haven't tried the mohair, but it's pretty good as far as its itch factor.
Yes,
it's not bad.
I have to agree. I haven't made like sleeveless tops and shawls with knitting for Olive. I haven't made a sweater yet, and that's on my next list to do.
Yeah.
In 2025, I want to try it. So
yeah,
people talk about it highly. So nice. It looks good. I love the red. It looks really good on you.
Thanks. So I guess we are already in finished objects. I have one more. Let's see. Pardon my reach. The other thing, squeaky couch, sorry. My clothes are on leather. The oxbow socks. So Andrea Mari had like a 4-day cal over the Black Thanksgiving holiday. I didn't make it only because I uploaded my pictures 2 o'clock, and the deadline was 12 o'clock. I know, that's really sad. But anyway, it's the Oxbow socks, and I knit the 64 stitches.
Oh, how cute.
It's a little loose on me. Yeah. And the only thing I regretted is not doing casting on the ribbing with a twisted ribbing because of the yarn. The yarn is, so let me tell you, the yarn is Farmer's Daughter Fibers. It's the Sock Squad from April 2024. And the yarn is the type of yarn, it's Bighorn sock with 75, 25 superwash merino nylon, and it has 463 yards, and the color is Out of the Mouths of Babes.
Unique name.
So here's the color. Whole lot of yarn left.
Wow, you can make another pair.
And the complementary. So her sock squad comes with the main and then the
contrast color.
So
you can make another pair though, right?
Yeah. So do you want it and make a pair?
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
All you have to do is say it's here.
Yeah. So anyway, so it would be sock twinsies.
Which reminds me, Olivia wants to come stash diving in your stash again.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Your leftovers, that is.
Yeah. So this is a shorty socks, as you can tell, and it was pretty fast and fun. I love the texture, as you can see. Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
I'll try to flash a video. It's cuff down. I followed everything. I didn't make any modifications. Even the heel, I like the heel how it is here. I'll try to show better videos of it. But and then just follow the toes. I knit my socks to a total of 9¼ inches. So usually that's my foot total length, 9¼ So yeah. I don't know what else to say about it.
You use the toe that she recommended, or you use your trusty toe?
I usually use, I see in it that I weaved it in, but you know how when you weave in and you
forgot to cut a piece, yeah?
No, I don't know what happened. I gotta fix that. But anyway, but it is loose on me, 64, and this type of yarn is very soft. I like socks with negative E, so I feel like this is not going to be something I'll be wearing like in shoes or anything like that. It will just be, because it's very loose.
Yeah.
I didn't block it because I don't think it needs blocking. But I did do contrast cast on and then switched to the main color for the ribbing. And then, yeah. I love the texture. It's pretty cool. It's repetitive and it's it's memorizable.
Oh, okay.
Point. So you don't need to.
I have to do this.
Yeah, heel, flap, and gusset. So the flap, the heel has this texture, which is really.
Also, it is not separated.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's not separated. Yeah. She does all those fun things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fun. Highly recommend if you want a quick sock project. I would try to, if I was to knit this again, which I wouldn't mind. I would do a twisted, knit one through the back loop and purl one where, when I'm knitting the ribbing, I would just knit one through the back loop instead of just knit. And then I would maybe go down to a 60 stitches cast on.
So there's no like set repeat on there.
I would have to see if that's even workable. Yeah. Because I don't think. Usually her socks, though, you know why too? This pattern called for sport weight. But I did adjust my needles to my usual, what I use for all my socks anyway. So I don't think that was a factor.
Sport weight, huh?
But you can use sport or fingering.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use either one. Oh, she does have all sizes. So toddler, child, and then teen, adult, small, medium, and large. So I did adult small, but maybe I needed to do
the teen
to cast on. Let's see, how much am I casting on? To cast on 56, but I feel like 56 is going to be too. That's why I did 64.
You thought the 56 would be too tight?
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe for this type of yarn, maybe I needed the 56. Maybe.
I always do 56 because some of my 64s are too big.
Some of them. Unless you're doing color work, then I think you need to do 64.
Although I will say sometimes when you putting on those big socks, it slides on easier.
Yeah, yeah.
But they feel like they're all over your foot versus.
Oh, so one of the cast-ons I did was tubular cast-on.
Oh.
So that it gives it a cleaner
look. I see. Wow.
Cast-on edge.
Nice.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so afraid I'd forget and have to relearn the tubular casting because every time I have to look at videos.
Oh my gosh.
I immediately cast it on. As soon as I got through the ribbing for one sock, I just immediately cast on the other one. So that way it's fresh in the memory.
Yes. I'm not a big fan of ribbon, especially on socks, but it looks so good.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
It looks good.
That's my socks. That's my FOs. So that's it. That's all I have for FOs, these two things.
I don't have any. Soon. So
okay.
You ready to move into?
We could go into whips.
Whips. What do you have? I don't have much.
Oh. Well, Tracy and we're working on that Gnana Visit Gnome by Sarah Shearer.
Oh my gosh.
It's an Advent knit along.
So much fun.
I'm telling you guys, if you're into that, if you're into knitting socks, you can do this.
Yes.
Honestly, you can.
Yes.
And
because it's made for DPNs and Magic Loop.
Yeah. And it's not like, some mystery knit-alongs. It's pretty intense, meaning like you have to be knitting on it every day. And this is not that. And I don't want to give away anything, so I'm not going to say what it involves. But you're not knitting every day.
All right.
Yeah, and it
gives you time to catch up.
Yeah. And you're always like, what's today?
You're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I found myself looking forward to it every day.
Yeah, I think it's a really good Advent.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway,
she did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, she did.
I keep telling Stacy, and I even posted a picture in the thread for Imagine Landscapes, and I said, I am thoroughly enjoying this.
Yeah.
So
it's so, and yeah. Anyway, I don't want to say too much about. Because just in case somebody wants to jump in and do it. But we're going to pop in and I'm going to show you what we have so far. We'll flash it real quick. So if you don't want to know, then you can look away. Right?
Forward. Fast forward.
Fast forward. I'll flash the marker on when to fast forward. Where to fast forward to.
Okay.
But here we go.
Are we ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Look away. Okay.
So hers is, she's caught up for the most part, right? I need to stuff mine and finish.
Yeah, Tracy has to stuff hers.
So I'm at the point where I need to stuff mine and then close up this and then I'll be there, which I plan to do today.
So this is Gnana. And then she has her
cloak.
Look at her cloak, how elaborate.
Is this cute or is this not cute? So it's stinking cute.
It goes on. So obviously we're not done because we're waiting for other clues, but...
Right. It's how many days? The whole month or 20?
Well, maybe till Christmas, 24. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I have so far. Just looks like once the details go in, then it'll probably look more like. But I just love the.
Oh, I love it.
The cake.
And then it has glasses. Oh my god.
So we did the kit from
Loopy
U.
Yes.
So Loopy U.
There are others dyers who are participating. Yeah. So Miss Babs is one of them. So you can go to her website and she has kits for it.
Yeah. So Sarah on the pattern page on Ravelry, she has all the participating dyers.
Right.
And then I know Gnana has glasses. So that's coming into the mix somehow.
I can't wait.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. So our kit came with, I didn't tie mine up yet because I think I need to stuff it a little bit more. But there's a piece, the round piece that comes, that wooden piece. Do we have to put it on here?
That came with it?
It's a round wooden thing. I'll flash a bit.
You got a piece?
Yeah, it's a round, you probably got it too? Oh,
I don't remember.
Here.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I got the glasses. No, I don't remember getting that.
Oh, you know what? Because I asked for it.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. So this is me. So I think I need to.
I didn't know to ask for
I
that.
gotta see how to use that.
Because you put it on the bottom, right?
I think
so you could stand up.
So I gotta see. Okay. It's a good thing I started telling you guys about this because now I'm like, wait a minute, there's this thing.
Oh, so you have to put it in there.
Yes.
Yes.
There's the glasses.
It's so cute.
Yeah. It's fingering weight yarn, and yeah, it came with like 4 colors.
Right. So I got the green.
Oops.
And Stace got the red and gray. I got the gold and green. I just think it's the most cutest thing
So
ever.
just 4 mini skeins if you have it. And you can still join in, honestly.
Yes.
I mean,
yes, because this doesn't take a lot of time, in my opinion, like how other things do.
Yeah.
So there's still time.
And these glasses you can source on Etsy, honestly.
Yes.
I mean, unless you want to take a piece of wire and bend it yourself. I mean,
if you have the,
you could do it. But Etsy has them, and they're not expensive. I mean, cheap. So, anyway.
Yeah. And these are my glasses.
Oh, you got silver.
I got silver. It's so cute.
That is adorable.
Can't wait to put it together. Every day I'm looking. So today is my day to stuff, and I can't wait.
I like the green. It's so nice.
The green is so nice. I love how the color ties in together.
Yeah.
It hits it down here and it just ties in nicely. So nice. So nice.
She's stylish.
She is. She is. And it's like, I like seeing others that's participating their color choices, because not everybody went with the kit. Or if they did, they went with a different dyers kit. And I love seeing the different combinations. So pretty. So this is a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next year if she's having another one.
Well, she's having a year-long one.
Is she?
Yeah.
Why tell me this?
But you see, I'm not going to do it only because I don't feel like I have
the time.
I
need to get her book.
Knit one out. Yeah. Yeah. Hearts on Fiber has.
I know. I got to get it. I want to get her book. So then the other thing is, if I knit them, where would I put them?
You just buy. You could put it in like a bin or something, and just bring it up for the holidays.
That's true. That's true. But my girls, I can give them one each, right?
Yeah,
they would love that. So I have a couple more I can crank out.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I wanna. So I'm trying to think of my pictures. How I'm gonna, because I use the same color as Sarah, the designer. So how do I set mine apart? So that's what I've been trying to think about, like how to set it apart when I go to take photos of it and put it up for the little, the prizes. Anyway, that's
so cute
conundrum.
Maybe take a picture with her next to some pie.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe the gnomes from last year.
Oh, that's a good one too. Have a family.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh, super cute. I love it.
You have anything else?
Yeah, I have one more that I've been working on. Because I started this other sweater and I had to rip it out because I didn't like how it was coming together. It was what can I think of it? That's to tell you how I had frogged it and decided to start over. What is it? The Metropolitan pullover.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't like the yarn I was using. I was using good wool and it was too itchy. And I didn't want to put all that work into it and not wear it. So I swatched for using Arbor by Brooklyn Tweed, and I started it. Didn't get that far, and I'm off stitch count somehow. I must have messed it up because I don't know. Somehow I messed it up, so I need to redo that. So that's been cast aside for now, while I've been working on the gnome. And then I started the clay sweater for my daughter. You guys, I started the sweater a bunch of times. Partly because trying my gauge, I wasn't hitting gauge. It called for US 8 needles, and the stitches is 18 stitches and 21 rows. And I was coming in at like 19 stitches and 23 rows or somewhere in that ballpark, and it's just off. So I tried going up a size because she wants it oversized fit, and this already has like 10 to 12 inches of positive ease baked into the finished product. So when I went up, I decided to make a size medium. It was too big. It looked like it didn't look right. So then I undid it and I started the size small. And this is like the fourth or fifth time I've been trying to knit this thing. But here it is. This is the clay sweater by Ozetta, which is her name is Haley Smedley. And the yarn I'm using is Barocco Vintage. And the color is gray. Well, actually, Tracy at Hearts on Fiber told me this is smoke. So sorry, guys. Not gray, smoke. So this is a worsted weight yarn. And it's, well, how can I describe this? It's just yummy. This is so much fun to work with. I love Barocco. I absolutely love it. So since I was having problems with Get Engaged and I had to start over many times, I settled on making a size small. It looks pretty big, right? Mm-hmm. So she wants it oversized. Using size 8 needles, and this is knit, as you can see, top down. Mm-hmm. And what I like about her designs is that the construction is so interesting. You start off with the back of the neckline. You start off there, and then you increase and you make the shoulder on one side, and then you go to the other side. You put some stitches on hold, and you go to the other side, and you do some increases, and you put that on hold, and then you work part of the back. You put that on hold, and then you connect the front, and then you go back and forth until you get to the sleeves. You put that on hold, repeat in the back. It's like
James Watts pattern.
Right.
There's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, but it's fun and it's engaging. It's not like, oh my gosh, what the hey, right? Yeah. It's a lot of fun, and the construction is a lot better. So I'm having the best time knitting it, so much so that I'm not working on anything else.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to finish this for her before the winter season is over. But
it looks like you will finish in a
couple of weeks.
Yeah, because you're already split. I mean, you're already joined in the round.
Correct. So I just have to work the body.
Knit.
Well, it's the pattern is called knit and pearls.
Yeah, pearl bumps, but still, it's just.
So she has this 16 pattern repeat, which is what you're doing, right? And it's so much fun. So I'm to the body right now, so I'm gonna knit to a certain length, what my daughter wants, a particular length, and then I'll do the ribbon on the bottom, and then you put on the sleeves, and then you do the neckline, and it's done. So I'm hoping it will give it a little stretch when it's blocked. It goes to the blocking chambers and give her that oversized look she's looking for, which I already think is oversized.
I think it's oversized, yeah.
But when you block it a little bit more, it'll give it even more oversized because she's taller. So she's taller than me, so it looks good on her. Whereas me, I look like I'm being swallowed up by a sweater. So yeah. So this has been a lot of fun. I like her patterns. I like her style, Ozetta's style and her patterns.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. So, if you like the minimalist look, go for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I will say though, in color work, I just recently learned, and this probably has been around for a while, but I learned how to do color work inside out. So my stitches are not that tight.
Oh, because of the Gnome.
See? I've never done that.
Look at it. Who thought you would learn new things doing the Gnome? But the color work on the Gnome itself was she taught us how to knit inside out.
Yeah.
The color work.
I had no idea. So now I'm like,
such great tips. Her tutorials.
Yes.
If you feel like some of these techniques, even for stuffing, she holds your hands on it
and explains everything brilliantly.
Yeah.
So now I feel more than ready to tackle another colorwork sweater.
You're going to try that, right? New technique.
I want to try
new to you technique.
Right.
You guys probably knew knew about it.
You guys know about it. Some of my most avid knitters out there. But for me,
it's new to me.
It's new to me, and I would like to try it on a sweater.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll try it on socks first because I have some socks in my queue that I want to do. So I would like to try it on a sweater. That's my goal in 2025.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. So that's what I have for my work in progress. What do you have?
So I have 2 more.
Go ahead.
So you might have seen this.
Oh, how cute.
It's the Holly Christmas Socks by Knit and Wave. It's a free pattern.
What?
Now, in some of the writing in this pattern, you gotta kind of ignore because it's some errors. Because it's free.
Yeah.
But if you understand basic sock, it's not bad. But if you understand basic sock, you should be able to get through it just fine. So it's the Holly Christmas Socks, I think I said. And I'm using, this is Malabrigo yarn sock. I would have gotten much farther, but I had this test knit I wanted to finish and another project, which I'll show you, my last project I'll show you. The red and green is just some yarn I had, left over somewhere. So I don't know what they are. But the color work, with the Ghibli socks, I had a problem getting it on. And this one, I tried it on just to make sure that it works. I can get it on. And it's a little tug, but it's not bad. I can get it on. And it's a 60 stitch cast on. So 60 stitches. And then, these leaves, it's the color work.
So cute.
I have to clean it up, so it's a mess. So I won't show you here. I'll show you when in the final socks, when we can meet again next year. But I use DPNs for all my socks. I find that easier for me to handle. And these red hollies is like is baubles. So those were easy. And there's only 3 baubles. I'm not going to weave those in. What I'm going to do is tie them off now and leave it.
Call it a day.
Yeah. So I would like to finish this in time for Christmas.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So I think I'll be focusing on this to finish this week. Cast on the other one. It is a twisted ribbing. And then you go into the color work and then, your heel flap and gusset. And now I'm knitting the feet. So what I'm going to do is probably cast on the next one just to get going. And once I get to the feet, it goes pretty fast.
Yeah.
So anyway, I love it. And I saw Marilyn, I'll put her Instagram handle there at Mia Reachter. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. And she and I have been chatting on Instagram. She's in Germany and she's knitting a sweater with this motif for her daughter. I was like, hey, look, we have matching sweater and socks, but it's for her daughter. But do check out Marilyn's shop. She is an oil-based artist and her work, I love it so much. Do check. She does have a sale going. And think about it. You're supporting a small business and, with her art that she creates with oil-based paints. And it's a one of a kind. So I highly, recommend that you take a look at her page. But anyway, that's what I have.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. I think she gives tips on catching your color work. She said that, she tries to catch it. She doesn't let it go for longer than 5 stitches to catch her floats.
Okay.
So I kept that in mind.
Okay.
Instead of doing what I was doing with my Ghibli socks, which was like every couple stitches. That probably is what made it tight. So I'm going to give that a try again. But I'm going to use like more heavier yarn and see if that works out a little better.
Gotcha.
3 baubles, so it's not, that big of a thing. And the charts she has for the color work. So if you want to do 60 stitches, she has it here. If you want to do, so I should say this. The chart A for 60 stitches is really for a 56 stitch count socks. And she has a chart for the poly motif. So for 64 stitches, 68 stitches, and 72 stitches.
Oh, so different sizes.
So it's quite a lot. And then, like I said, you just have to, there's some errors in there, but I would say as long as you know how to knit a sock, you just really want the motif, the chart for the motif. But the rest of it, if you
could knit straight,
you just follow your, just follow your own sock recipe, however you knit socks,
right? And
just use a pattern for the motif. But I like it, and I can't wait.
So cute.
Maybe
finish in time for Christmas Eve.
I want to finish it for Christmas Eve. Yeah, I would love to.
So cute.
Let's see what happens. And then my final work in progress is Jethro, which I come to find out that Kim at Hearts on Fiber is making one.
Is she?
With her hand spun yarn.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
that looks amazing.
I started weaving at ends, but there's a lot to go.
Oh, it feels nice. It feels nice and heavy.
Yeah, I think when I block it too, it's going to...
Oh, it's going to be nice. They're going to be like, where did you buy this?
I know. It's very like Free People-ish.
Yes. I want to make the pullover.
Yeah, the pullover. I was thinking you could do the pullover, do it all one color.
Yeah.
And then use bows, like ribbon, and tie it.
Oh,
that's removable. Cute. But in the holidays, you could like add the bows.
Add the bow to add the pop of color. Oh my god!
But anyway,
this yarn feels amazing for a jacket too.
So I got help with picking these colors, except for this one. This wasn't part of what was suggested to me. This lighter color here, but the rest of it was.
It looks amazing.
But this is linen quill, held double. And
wow, okay. All of it is linen quill?
All of it is linen quill.
Oh, wow.
So I'm on the sleeves now. Oops. The only modification I made, because I don't like things too tight under here, and because this feels a little heavy, I don't want it to be too under my armpits.
Yeah.
So I did drop it another inch to cast up for the sleeves.
Okay.
Instead of starting like say around here.
Okay.
I dropped it to another inch, just so it's not so bulky under my arms. I wouldn't like that.
What is that? Is that the way you cut it? Sorry.
Oh, the thread?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, I have to weave in a lot of ends. There's a lot of ends to weave in.
That's the part I don't like.
But mentally, I just said, I'm going to take my time with this.
Do it, yeah.
And
you've gotten far.
There's no rush.
You've gotten very far.
Yeah. And I used I didn't swatch for any of this. I didn't swatch. No. I did measure my squares to make sure. I used the crochet hook she recommends. What is it? She recommended an F crochet hook, 3.75 millimeter, and that's what I used. And I met gauge because I measured it and it was fine. And
cute.
The needles for the ribbing, I used the 4 as she recommended. So you just have to pick up stitches, which was very easy on the crochet. It was very easy to see what to pick up. It was probably the easiest pickup I've ever had.
Wow.
It worked out perfectly. And now for the sleeves, I'm using the US 6 DPNs. And it's not the slippery one. It's Chalgu, I think. So it's not slippery. It's perfect. Okay. So it's staying on there, as you can see. It's not slipping and sliding.
Oh, I was about to say, oh my gosh, I'm surprised by that one.
I do have some more things to weave in, but it's not too bad. And the buttons, well, I'm debating if to use like black, those resin buttons with is like a clear black, but with gold speckles. Just to make it fun.
It will kind of blend in a little, but it'll show subtle pop.
Subtle speckles. Or I could go wooden. I mean, but I feel like it'll be fun with that black speckly buttons. Yeah.
It will be fun. It won't be over the top, but you will see the difference, the contrast.
Yeah. So let me tell you, I'm knitting the size 2, which is for finish chest circumference of 42.25 inches. So you just make all your squares and then you lay it. She has how you should lay it out. She does have some techniques for how you join these. Join as you go. I did not like that because I felt like it left holes personally to me.
Oh.
Oops, sorry. Sorry about the mic slapping it.
I know, I keep doing that.
But so I just did mattress stitch.
Oh, okay.
Now, remember that project I had before? I'll put the name here. That I was knitting over the summer, and it had to do. It was knitted, but like a squares with the stars. That project I had put on hold, time out, because joining the squares was like
a pain.
I think I'm ready to go back to it.
Okay.
So once I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to those squares and try to join and finish that project.
Okay.
But I really love how this turned out. So this is kettle black.
Really good.
The other colors, oh lordy day. I will have to point you to my notes on Ravelry. Do I have it on Ravelry? Let me see.
So nice.
If not, for the FO, I'll make sure and have all the colors for you. Yeah, I haven't started to hold to log the colors yet.
Okay.
But I do know this one is kettle black because I ended up ordering some more.
Okay.
Kettle black. But I love it.
It looks really good.
I really appreciate the help I got in choosing colors. If it wasn't for that offer, I would not have done it probably. I would have sat there and procrastinated forever. So that really helped.
Right.
So the person know who they are. Thank you so much. And I need 5 buttons. So that's why the pins are there to reflect where I need to, put the buttons. But
right.
Yeah, that's it. I just sleeve islands and I should be done with it. I'm hoping before the end of the year.
That's doable.
I think definitely by next podcast.
Yeah.
If we podcast the 2nd or 3rd week in January.
Yeah, you should have that done.
I should have this done and those socks done and maybe cast on some other things. Believe you me, I am casting on faster than what I'm knitting in my head. So I bought yarn for all these projects and that I even bought this from Hearts on Fiber. I'm like, I know. Here we go with this color. I'm like, I want to cast on all the things. But anyway,
that's how I feel. I want to cast on all these things, but then I get stuck at swatching.
Well, I'm going to cheat and cast on things that I've knitted before.
Oh, there you go. So you know what you're doing.
So I know that's cheating, but
no, I there's so much I want to cast on, and I'm struggling lately with meet and gauge on everything.
Yeah,
it's like, why can't it be easy? Why can't it be easy? So, Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, this pattern calls for DK weights, and it has a drop sleeve. So the crochet squares will start from here, will come to here, and then your sleeves will go that way.
Okay.
So
it's a nice solid jacket. It reminds me in terms of solidness of something you'll wear out.
Yeah. It's like a jacket for sure. Like if you layer this with with a top, it would. That's why I don't want the sleeves to be too snug.
Right.
Because I want to be able to layer.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like if I wear this out, man, I'm going to get questions.
You are.
Comments.
You are. And especially if you wear some nice pants and wear it really.
Yeah. I told Hearts on Kim, I said, oh my God, we'll have to wear ours together. Yeah. Anyway, I was so surprised she's knitting one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So.
I love to go over there and hang out. Yes. They're so fun to always talk to. I always end up, every time I go there, I always end up staying there for at least 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Chatting.
I'm always running in and out because I have always getting, the days I go, it's like, today I got to go to the carpool. It's like, why do I time it like that?
And Kim and Tracy, wonderful.
Oh,
if you're ever in the area, please stop by Hearts on Fiber.
Yes.
They're fabulous.
They are.
Yeah, they are. Kim, she's easy to talk to, therapist, and Tracy also always so excited about what what people are making and knitting and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
so.
very friendly, very
Welcoming.
welcoming in their shop. Love it.
She had something. Anyway, it's for one of her kits. I was like, man,
you didn't get it.
It's the case, the snap case I got.
Yeah,
I'll point a video here.
Yeah,
she had a mini one, and she says it's going to be part of a kit. I'm like, oh, you know what she also had? I'm like, do I have to live at your store so I can get this thing? So it's, have you guys seen the deck of cards? It's not playing cards, but it's cards that tell you about different knitting motifs, right?
Okay.
Like it'll give you motifs for knitting star or whatever, different motifs.
Okay.
Color work motifs. Well, this one is for crochet motifs. I know. She said as soon as they got them in,
it went.
Done. Gone.
What?
I'm like, please, I need to know when this comes in so I can get me one of those. Because then I can make a bunch of different things, right? Like you can make like a scarf or blanket or, whatever.
She said she just got her Barocco sold out like that.
Oh, yeah.
And she just got a shipment in. I went there and I had to get some more for this sweater. And as soon as I left, the shipment came in. And then she goes, people have been buying this yarn out and I don't know what it is.
So I'm always fascinated to talk shop with them to see what's really people. I like data analysis.
Yes.
And so I'm always curious about what the masses,
what the colors they gravitate into.
The colors too. And she's told me the same thing. The Barocco was flying off the shelves for some reason. And then her mini, she hand dyes yarns too, and her minis were selling out.
Wow.
Like crazy. So
wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. I guess because people it's that time of year, maybe they want to do color work, holiday color work stuff.
That could be it.
I don't know.
That could be it.
So
guys, I got an update to my shop and I wanted to share with you guys what I've been working on. So I updated my bags.
Yay!
So I don't know if you guys...
I think I have this one, right?
No, this one has the new pockets.
Oh, okay.
Did I give you one? I have to give you one.
I know, I'm always...
I feel so bad on unloading bags on her. She's going to be like, well, dang, how many bags you going to give me?
No, I use them.
So, well, you're in luck today because... So what I did is I added an exterior pocket with a zipper because that was one of the feedback a lot of customers gave me and different yarn shops when I was traveling. To put they wanted a secure pocket.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get rid of my interior pocket.
Yeah.
Right. So I put the pocket on the outside. So if you want to put your phone, your wallet, or whatever things you need to get to that needs to be secured. Then I added a yarn cutter.
How nice is that?
Yeah. Why carry scissors when you have this, right?
Oh,
especially if you're traveling on a plane. Wouldn't that be nicer instead of bringing scissors? So
that's so nice.
I think it's cute. And then a lot of things people ask for is the yarn threader. So I put it right there.
Okay.
And so that's the few updates I've made. And it's live on my website. So if you want to go take a look, see. I also have in this color, and this is gray, and I have it in that green. And then I made a bigger one. It's called the Big Sis or the large bag. It's same style, same design, but it's just in green. And so I have several updates. And then I also have the blues, which I have to add to the website. I haven't had a chance to do that, but I also did it in the light blue.
Nice.
So check it out if you can and let me know what you think.
I'll put a link down below. Wait, maybe I might want the bigger one.
You want the bigger one?
I don't know.
I can do that. You want that? You tell me what you want. I have it in blue, the gray, the green, or the large green.
The green because
you want it.
Guess what? I'm developing a green.
Oh, so you want the large green to match your green? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. So this is the large green, right?
But guys, I just want to point out. Look what you can have done.
Yeah, monogram.
So
I put it down here, but people like to put it in the center. So this style bag, which no zipper, I no longer have in stock, but it's basically the same. It's going to have the zipper on the front, but it'll be this large. And then you could put the monogram in on the front. But if you want, it's up to 5 letters, I believe, can fit. But if you want something more, maximum is 10, we can put it on the back side of the bag. But yeah, but I can give you the large green. because it'll have the zipper on there.
Yeah.
And then you'll have the yarn cutter.
I'm so excited.
And then you could put your other one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. So
it's so fun trying to come up with these ideas and
trying to come up with ideas and to see what people like. And, you know, if you want to give feedback,
yeah, definitely.
Other colors that
you might
would
be
like
interested.
to see. Yeah, let me know. I'd be more than happy to look into
any other
one.
product, right? Like if you say, hey, we're looking, it would be nice to have XYZ, let us know. We might be able to come up with something. So.
Yeah. So what I like about this is the canvas. It's nice and heavy. So, and this is washable too. You just take off, obviously, this. I wash it on gentle cycle and let it air dry. But it's so comfortable, and I love my bag.
Yeah.
I love carrying it. It's crossbody. I mean, people are concerned about the cream straps, but I mean, I could look into leather, but I'm trying to keep the price point.
Well, no, leather. I don't know about leather there.
I don't know how leather will look on the side. I don't know. But anyway, I love the cream though.
But can she do gray? Like to match it? Like to match the...
We could look into gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that option. I'm always trying to find ways to update the bags and to keep...
And gold hardware. I love brass hardware.
We're getting fancy now. That'd be nice though to do that next in gold.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's on my next bucket list. But yeah, so check out the website.
Yeah, thanks for supporting our small little business. You know, we're trying over here. So anyway.
Trying. So
yeah.
Well, that's all I have.
That's all I have, guys. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys in the New Year.
Yes. Enjoy the time with your family and your friends if you celebrate. And
any suggestions for that you want, questions or anything you have for us, just drop it down below and we'll be sure to answer it there or answer on the next podcast. Or maybe if you have a suggestion for a podcast, you know, let us know.
Yeah.
I have some ideas. It's just me getting them done and then putting it out there. But, you know, hopefully we can do that in the new year.
Yeah. Well,
thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your enthusiasm as we put out, every time we put out podcasts, people are like, yay. So
it makes us feel really, really good. Well, it makes me feel really good when I get that feedback to continue doing it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, anyway. So thank you and we'll see you in the new year.
Bye.
Bye.